It should be live now. Oh, we are live. Oh, wait a minute, Terrence just came in here too. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, there we go. I literally just went live. Literally went live.
Oh,
Literally.
okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay,
So
I was
let's
up
get
here
into
sleepy as shit.
she ain't sleepy right now. but
Well, you know.
let's get into this. Good evening, I guess. What's going on? We got Ken and Chance, and we got Terrence in here, and we're about to do this little interview. I didn't know it was gonna be today, but it's fine though. But this time we got Ken in here, and we're gonna talk to him and Chance, but also get um Ken's point of view and his side of the story and what he thinks on stuff. So first of all, how you doing, Ken?
I'm good. How you guys?
I'm
Oh,
good. I'm
really
sleepy.
good, good. So, I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start off with like the basics, like I did with Chance on Sunday. How did you become like a part of the come up in the first place?
Um,
Because I've been watching since season one. So how did it come about?
Honestly, I came part of the come up like before season one. I was like good friends with Nova, like all before when he was doing Bad Boys Club and stuff like that, blah blah blah. And I met Karan, and he felt like I had that attitude to be on like a show, so he gave me a shot.
Okay. Okay. Because I asked Chance the same question because I was like, it seems like a lot of you guys was on the first cast. A lot
Hmm.
of you guys had history and you guys knew each other prior to being on the show. It's like
Yeah,
all of y'all were, you know.
some type of
Um,
friends or something like that. Yeah, I know.
okay, so what exactly do you have going on?
I have an up and coming lash line. Um,
So,
I just, I do little things here and there, like little other things here and there. I have like a lot of trades that I do, like a lot of secret trades that I do. Like I do hair, makeup, lashes. So I just do hit things like that here and there, but I don't want to like take things like that serious. You understand what I'm saying? Because every other like gay boy is doing it, so I don't think I take things like that serious. But I have an up and coming lash line for 2020, and I'm still working on that, and I'm working on that so hard and like so eager to be working on that because like I want it to be like something of myself. I don't want it to be like everybody else's lash line, and I want it to be like something that everybody else is gonna buy because it's different from other people's lash line.
mhm. Okay, so the lashes is like basically your passion. That's
Yeah,
something that you really want to
yeah.
do.
I feel
Okay.
like the lashes I can relate to because I wear lashes. Everybody want to know like where I get my lashes from. Like everybody be like, your lashes is popping. Like where you get them from. Like people be telling me like you need to sell these lashes you get. Like sell these lashes you wear. So yeah, like I would say the lashes is my passion. I feel like without a lash, your beat won't be
Mm-hmm.
popping.
Okay. Go ahead, Terrence. I don't want to take it over.
Oh no, you good, you good. Child, girl, I'm sleepy as hell. Nah, thank you for bringing that up though, Ken, because on the show, and I told Chance this in the previous interview, the show never captures none of that. So I'm glad to hear you say that you are doing something that you do have, ways of making your money and coming up. And I'm glad of that. I don't like reality shows when we see, people in our community just fighting and fussing and yelling and screaming and all of that. Like I respect you and your hustle.
Yeah, I feel like thank you first of all, but I feel like all the yelling and all the screaming, like I'm past that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I didn't did all of that for like one season. I wasn't on season two because I felt like I didn't have enough growth to be on season two, and I didn't want to be on that, and I was in the middle of growing. So now here comes season three. It's like I'm here. I don't have time for that. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody else yelling, screaming, that don't mean you just get in between. Like so, it's just like I be on my own shit. Like I ain't got time for that other shit.
I will say that watching you on season one and watching you on season three, there's an obvious growth there because I remember watching the very first season, and it was like you always wanted to fight all the time. It was like this nigga want to fight all the time. You know what
And
I'm
this,
saying?
I mean, like I wouldn't say like want to fight. I'm a Aquarius. You a Aquarius too, so I don't. I'm not with the shit. Like I'm not with the funny shit. Like, but I feel like in my as a me myself, I keep it a buck with everybody. I give everybody the honest end of the stick. I do. You understand what I'm saying? I keep it a buck with everybody. Don't be funny with me. So when you be funny with me, that means I gotta be funnier. That means I gotta be hilarious with you. But you're not gonna be as hilarious that I'm being with you because I'm gonna be ready to knock you out before you try to be hilarious with me. Like, and I be telling people it's still there. It's always still there, but it's just like sometimes it don't be worth that. Sometimes it don't. Nobody ain't got time for that. Like,
I get it. I'm a
I feel you on.
Pisces, so I get it.
I feel him on that though because as an Aquarius, I can get irritated and agitated.
yeah, I think I yeah I get aggravated over the littlest stuff. Like the littlest things get me mad. Like I don't know why, but the littlest things annoy me. Littlest things get me mad. Like,
Okay then. So, well, first of all, I'm glad that I had to ask you the question as to what was your passion because, as we said, as Terrence already said, it wasn't shown. Like they didn't even let us know exactly what it was that you were doing or what your passion was. That's
the
what I've
show
always
this
wanted to know.
season I did say like it's not even my passion. I did say what I had going on this year on this season, but it was just like a cutoff. You understand what I'm saying? I guess y'all know what went on. Like he done left, like half mid season he left, and so I ain't have no choice but to like ride it out without my little lash line, little shoe or whatever I had playing. So it was just like fuck it. And I feel like honestly, this season, I didn't feel like my season. This season was for my lashes, for my photo shoot to be. I feel like this season was to show my growth and myself, because the come up is not all about the money. The come up is not all about the oh, I'm better than this person and blah blah blah. A come up could be without money. A come up could be your growth. A come up could be from your attitude. A come up could be like it could be mad different things you could come up off of. So I feel like this season was about my growth and where I came from and where I grew from.
Would you say that you came back this season so you can show how much you've grown? Is that
No,
one of the reasons why you did that?
no, honestly, I came back this season to just tell myself and like be there, not say for my fans, for the people who support me, because a lot of people was asking for me and I wasn't coming back. Like I was never coming back, but a lot of people was asking for me, so I came for them. I didn't come for anybody else. Honestly, that's why I really didn't say anything because I feel like my appearance by itself says something. So it's just like for the people that support me. So it's just my appearance by itself says something for the people that support me. So I just came back like and just showed a little something. Honestly, really didn't want to be back, but came back for the people who support me.
Well, how did
Go
y'all did the both of y'all see the reunion? Because I know y'all wasn't there, but did the
We
both of y'all see the reunion?
we just watched it. What was that? Yesterday. Yesterday morning off the wake up. Yeah, we just watched it.
Well, listen, if y'all really want to know how I feel, just watch my review. I ain't gonna say it up here.
I watched your review. Honestly, I don't watch your reviews after you came at me in my home, girl.
Huh?
I don't watch. Honestly, I stopped watching your reviews after you came at my home, girl. No shade.
Yeah, you know what? I understand that. Look, one thing I tell people, I just get up here, I talk my shit, and then I let it go. But when things go too far, I have to be the adult and acknowledge that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely had to make that right because I went way too far with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I apologized, and I'm really glad that he accepted it. And I appreciate you being the ride or die friend that you are. You just like me. I would have done the same if it was my friend. If somebody came at Scotty's parents or grandparents like that, I would have done the same thing. So I ain't mad at it. I respect it.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't support it. Like anybody that talk about my best friend, I'm not supporting it. Like honestly, I will fight anybody that talk about my best friend. Like I will always be by his side, right, wrong,
Mhm.
anything. So it's just like I didn't watch your reviews. You understand? I didn't even know he was gonna be here. Honestly, if I knew he was gonna be here, I wouldn't even be here. But it's I'm grown and you can get over things. So, child, I watched the review. No, I'm just saying, like, if I knew he was gonna be, I wouldn't even be here. But it's cool. You know, I'm not, I'm not mad. But
Well, for me, I wasn't here for the review. I feel like Chance won't dare, you won't dare,
Yeah, I
O'Neal
wasn't.
won't dare. Like I just didn't feel the need for the review.
Honestly, I wasn't at no. I wasn't with no virtual reunion because I'm a real bitch. We done did the back and forth over Instagram while the season was being filmed. We done argued. We done told bitches what we was gonna do to them and blah blah blah. But it's not even about what we gonna do to them. But it's about what bitches is talking. I just wanted to see the way how bitches was talking. Are they gonna talk like that in person? Because Instagram is a whole different thing.
Mm.
That's what I wanted to see. That's honestly, I wasn't doing no virtual, and I wanted to show off my custom fit. I didn't want to do no virtual, no none of that. At the end of the day, he could have waited, honestly, because in New York, bitches is having B&Bs and hotel parties and blah blah blah. You could have waited. This shit is basically fake over, so you could have waited. That means he was just being fast. You want to be like TV? We not on fucking TV.
Mm.
So then you making shit mad wrong. You making shit look stupid. You got bitches from ATL on a New York reunion. Like, that's mad dumb. But the only reason why he had to bring them bitches there because you didn't have no bitches that was popping from the New York show, New York season. All the bitches that was whack was on a New York season. So you had to bring some taste and some spice to the reunion.
Mm.
But any real bitch ain't doing no virtual reunion. I'm sorry. I pop shit on a regular TV bitches on the medias. So I'm not about to do no virtual reunion. I'm sorry.
I ain't mad
What
at
did you
it.
think about
Hmm?
What did you think about the virtual reunion?
I feel like it was corny. Honestly, I feel like it was corny. First of all, you had a lot of punk bitches just sitting there going back and forth arguing. That's exactly why I didn't join because I knew it was gonna be a lot of punk ass arguing back and forth because bitches was on the computer and bitches was feeling secure at their house. So that's why I didn't really. And then I just felt like I didn't have nothing to do with none of that was going on this season. So what am I there for, honestly?
I personally felt like let me turn this a little bit. I feel like I'm out of the camera. I personally felt like it was just weird. It was just a lot of weird energy. It was just like it was a lot of self contradictions going on, and I just wasn't here for it. In one breath, you have Mitch saying, "Oh yeah, I'm not a fighter. I will call the cops." And then in the next breath, it's Justin. If you were in person, I would whoop you again.
And
Like
then my whole thing
that don't
is,
make sense. You don't want to press.
Yeah.
You talking about pressing charges on me because I hit you,
But
but
you
then you
sending
say
threats.
I'm not gonna press charges on Justin because he squared up with me. That doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? It's just, and he could not give a legit answer as to why he brought that up. The only answer he could give is, "Oh,
I could say what I want
yeah,
because
it's my business.
It's my business.
Okay, so right, so that's my business as well. So I'm entitled to feel however I want to feel, you know. So it's just a lot of weird stuff. He doesn't want to take accountability for his part in it. He keeps saying that Justin is messy for it, but Justin would have never had the mess to bring back anywhere if you didn't open your mouth. So it's just like I wasn't here for it. The whole Spanky and Dion situation, it was just
Yeah,
confusing.
that confused
Like
me.
Yeah, that
and
was
then
very.
it's just like the whole stuff from Atlanta is just like it don't make sense. Why are we talking about something that happened on Atlanta when y'all could have just waited for their season 3 to address that? It was just weird, you know. It was just weird.
Right? Confusing and weird. Like, you had somebody arguing from Atlanta with somebody from New York. Like, it was just a lot going on. And never mind. Let me keep it civil. And Karan know what he be doing when he be putting people in situations.
And then first of all, you know
like
he
that.
be doing with his editing. because he did a little montage. He was like, "Oh, let's show clips of people who actually came up this season. This is the stuff
like,
that
and this is the funny shit
I
that we
don't
be
like
talking
little
about.
stuff like that because you do
Mhm.
little shady stuff like that, and then when we ask you about it or confront you about it and
You
try to
wanna,
be
yeah, you
professional,
wanna
is
play
what are
victim.
you talking about? I was just doing this. I was just doing that. And to the
Because if
viewers,
you want to,
it looks like,
and then
oh, he's just
then
being
you didn't even
innocent.
show all the bitches that came up this season. Because he came up. If you want to put it as come up money wise and bitches was doing something, he came up this season. Honestly, I probably was one of the two, out of the two bitches that didn't come up this season. Feel me?
And I feel like, honestly, everybody had a little come up this season. Everybody, whether it was personal or business, everybody showed something out of their personal life that they overcame or in their
Mhm.
business life that they were trying to do. You didn't put that in there. And this is why that little funny stuff right there is why we don't want to be a part of this anymore. When we was having a conversation about the reunion and why we didn't want to do it, literally a couple hours later, you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna revamp the whole new cast. It's all good
Like
or whatever."
that's
And you're
corny.
you just trying to be shady. You trying to get under our skin. And then when we say something, when we black out, everybody's looking at us. Or if you look through the comments, people's like, "Oh yeah, the New York cast just feel like they're too good and they above this and all of that." So it's just the narrative that was being pushed. I'm not here for it. I wasn't a fan of the reunion. It was a contradiction. Part of me watching it wish I was there, but then it's just like it is. I really don't care. Whoever feel, however they feel at this point, they can have it because life goes on, you know. So it's just like it is what it is when it comes to that. Like,
That's it.
So if there is a season four, y'all saying none of the cast that's here now is going to be there at all?
I don't know.
apparently,
Honestly, I can't. I don't think we can speak for nobody else. But I know I ain't gonna be there.
he said he
Mm.
was revamping the whole cast. You might see Justin. You
You
might
might
see
see
Mitch
Mitch.
because they,
They are like they need helmets. We're gonna keep it as that. They need
Oh
helmets,
dear
and they're gonna
God.
be there. They're gonna be there no matter what, by any means, for a little piece of fame and a little piece of clout. Because I can't even say fortune, because we ain't getting paid for that. But bitches gonna be there. Period.
So it's just like at the end of the day, he could continue on because I'm supposed to be moving back to Atlanta. So we was in talks about me being on the Atlanta cast on their season 3. But I'm not doing that no more. I don't want to be a part of this anymore because it's just too. And even after we have a disagreement, the way you handle it and try to slander us on social media
And it's
is just disgusting to
he's
me.
trying to slander us on social media, and then when the episode, say if it's like an episode dropping that Sunday, you will edit us out. But you won't
Mm.
be so fast to edit the episode so quick and so perfect like you need to. You chopping all these episodes up, but when it's time to edit somebody out, you on that.
Because we all did a scene with JC on.
Yeah,
on the season finale.
we all did a scene
that
with
was
Jason.
cut out.
That was cut out because me and Chance said, me and he unfollowed me and Chance and everything because we said our opinion. We said how we felt. You're corny. You're weird.
Wait a minute. So y'all did film with JC on.
Yeah, we filmed that same night that Spanky and JC on filmed that scene.
We filmed
Mm.
the scene.
We
Right?
filmed the scene
If you
right
hear, you
after
said
that.
JC was meeting up with some people. That was us. We filmed the scene right
And
after
we
that.
filmed the scene separately because that's after Montel threw the drink on Spanky, and
And they ain't
Spanky
wanna
said
film
he
together.
didn't want to be
Yup.
or film around Montel
Montel.
at all. So after him and Spanky filmed their thing, we all came in and we filmed with JC on, and he was talking about just like his
This is
clothing line and his
stuff like
transition
that.
and stuff. That was cut out.
So basically, he cut that out to be petty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. What was your point for not showing it? Because if you wasn't going to show it, why did you film it?
So he run
Yeah,
his business off of emotion. I can't stand shit like that. You got to
I
be
don't like it
professional.
because you cut that out, but you still put Hanzo, the new cast member, who's only on there for
one episode.
not even
and
for
that's
one episode,
that's
a half
stupid.
episode.
That's stupid.
That didn't make
you
no
was never
sense.
supposed to play him in because at the end of the day, the fans was gonna be wanting to know who he are, what he do. You understand who he is, what he do. They want to know more. Why would you put this boy in the season finale? That's corny. That's unprofessional. You don't know what you doing. Like it's cool though because it shows.
Mm-hmm. I
It
agree.
keeps showing.
I just
Okay, so when it comes down to this season, as far as like, because you know when we talked to Chance Sunday, he gave us a lot of stuff Sunday. So, in your opinion, Ken, how do you feel about this season overall? I think you just said it, to be honest, I don't want to backtrack, but what do you think about it overall? Like the professionalism, everything that they show, like, because it seems to be an issue with production. That's what it comes across as. The biggest issue that you guys have is with production.
I mean, the show overall, I feel like Karan, he has a, you have a show in front of you. You understand what I'm saying? You have a show. You get all these boys up against each other, up and riled up. You have a show right there. So I feel like he pick and choose
Mhm.
what he wants to put. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to put, and I feel like you have to put a little piece of everything
Mm,
if you want a good show. So,
I
but
agree.
I feel like this season overall, it could have been better, but it was mixy. But it could have been so much more mixy if the producer was professional. If the producer would have thought more.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If
if
the
the
producer,
producer would have just produced
yeah,
and stopped leaving it up to the cast all the time.
exactly.
And
Because when
I
you
and I
leave it
don't
up to the
want
cast and you get
and I
mad
don't want
when
to
you ask the cast certain shit, you understand what I'm saying? And then we disagree. You can't do that.
and I don't want it to make it seem like we are blaming him for the way we look on the show all the time, because at the end of the day we still are grown and we still make our own choices. He did not make me hit Mitch. I decided to do that and I wanted to do it. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He did not make Mitch say anything that he didn't want to say. Mitch wanted to do that, else he wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Anything that we did, we decided to do it. We're saying as far as
Yes.
on productions end, all the stuff that we do, all the stuff that we go through on this show, you don't be pulling your side
Yeah.
of the bargain. You get what I'm saying?
You put what you want to put.
And people was like, "Oh, they're just mad because people don't be here for them all the time in the comments."
And nobody don't
don't
care about
care
because who's
about
here
none of
for
that.
me and who's here for me is gonna be here for me. You feel me?
Exactly.
I'm here for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I don't think I'm here for nobody else. I don't think nobody else, and as I always say, I don't think none of them bitches in the comments could sit in front of that camera like how we do.
I get.
I agree.
Listen, I feel the same way.
And it takes a strong person to sit in front of these cameras, and then it takes an even stronger person to be able to look through 629 comments, and probably like 300 of them has
And-
something negative, rude, or mean to say about them.
And still feel the same type of
we
way
can
about
still
themselves.
go about our way and be
still
like,
go about their day. Like,
because
oh, fuck
sometimes
these bitches.
we be
Yeah.
laughing
We
at
be
some of the
laughing
comments.
at
They
these
be like,
comments,
"Oh,
like-
Chance look like he got Down syndrome." I'm like,
We be-
"Dang, they
we-
be going
and
in."
we-
Like,
Oh,
we be
God.
laughing at
Comments,
because
like-
it's just like it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like it just comes down to him. You people be like, "Oh, y'all need to give Karan more credit for what he does, and
Mm-mm.
y'all want things
We
y'all
do give him
way
credit.
or
We do
whatever
give
the
him
case."
credit. At the end of the day, if we didn't give him no credit, we wouldn't be on your show. If we felt like this
True.
from the he was on season 2, I was on season 1. If we felt like this from the beginning, we wouldn't have never came back for season 3.
Mhm.
You didn't show us that in the beginning. You show other, and the funny thing is, every time we film New York, it's something new because of him. It's not because of the cast. It's because of you, and no matter how you produce things.
Mm-hmm.
And
Somebody
you don't
in the
understand
chat,
that.
somebody in the chat just asked, "What happened between y'all and O'Neal?" Something happened between y'all and O'Neal?
It did on social media.
I mean, between me and O'Neal, it's no problem with me and O'Neal. At the end of the day, I'm a ride for mine. That wasn't my friend. Do you hear me? That's his friend. So your friend, we was just cool off the strip. Me and O'Neal was gonna fight anyway over my old friend Raekwon.
Mm-hmm.
We
Oh.
wasn't friends. We stopped being friends, but we friends again. But me and O'Neal was gonna get into it anyway over my friend Raekwon.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, our only issue with O'Neal is that I always feel like he's trying to fight little bitches. That's it. But
Okay.
my whole thing is this is my friend. You're his friend. Y'all have what y'all have going on. Don't insert me in that because I didn't insert myself in none of that. But when
Right.
you come at me because I'm his friend, bitch, and you feel some type of way about him, that's when I come at you. That's it.
I
On
get it.
my end, so production has a part to play in that too. So because of everything that was going on with that scene with Ty popping up, I felt the way. I was already kind of feeling the way towards O'Neal anyway, because I was like, this is looking kind of funny. We had a phone conversation the next day, and he was like, well, are you mad at me? I was like, I mean, like, at the end of the day, I could hold my own. I'm not mad, but I am looking at you kind of funny because it looked like you set me up, to be
Right.
honest. He was like, it wasn't even supposed to be like that. I thought y'all was just going to have a conversation. I didn't expect it to go left. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So it was just like a big miscommunication because he felt like I just stopped talking to him because we didn't talk in a while. He felt like, oh, okay, he don't want to talk to me. I'm not going to talk to him neither. But the thing is, when we were doing confessionals one night, Karan was packing up the stuff, and this is when O'Neal already quit the show. Karan was packing up his equipment. He was like, oh, I just want to let you know some people who you think are your friends talk about you like a dog when you leave. So, just be careful about who you're talking to. So at this point, normally with production, with stuff like that, I don't really pay no mind because I feel like you're stirring a pot. But I felt like at that point, O'Neal quit the show. So you have no reason to be telling me this to beef with him on the show. You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking he's giving me a heads up. And then also I'm thinking, okay, well, Justin isn't close to me like that, so I wouldn't care. I know he's not talking about me. I know Montel's not talking about me. Mitch already quit the show. So you could only be talking about O'Neal and Ty. So I was just like, okay, whatever.
Ty not even on the show.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. And it was just a bunch of miscommunication. They was doing a YouTube live. There's a bunch of shade being thrown. And I got on the live and started throwing my shade back. And we got in a bad back and forth. But he inboxed me. We were arguing for a little bit. And we able to talk it out. And we're cool.
Yeah, it's regular. My only thing with him was like, bitch, you mad? Cause he was mad. Honestly, I feel like he was mad because I stopped fucking with him because I'm off the show for my best friend, and it's always gonna be like that because you're not my friend. We don't hang out on a regular. You hang out with him on a regular. Y'all speak on the phone. You don't speak on the phone with me on a regular. This is my bitch. So at the end of the day,
I just feel like people know how we roll. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the funny
so
thing.
I feel like I don't feel like it was necessarily him having a problem with him. He just knew that me and him had a little issue, honestly. So he was just waiting. He was expecting
for us to have an issue.
But you get what I'm saying? And that got out of hand.
He knew we was gonna have an issue. I'm grown. You understand what I'm saying? We wasn't gonna have no issue, but you at the end of the day, only issue we was gonna have is you wasn't putting your hands on my best friend. That's it. Y'all can argue. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say to each other. You wasn't putting your hands on my best friend.
Right.
That's it.
We just all had an understanding now. We all cool. Not no punks.
Yeah, we all ain't no punks.
So it is what it is. But me and O'Neal's cool. I don't think it will ever get to that point because we have a friendship off the show. You get what I'm saying? So we're good. So we allowed the show to come in between.
I feel like a lot of strong friendships have their little bumps and they little. You understand what I'm saying? They little heads and this, that, and the third. A lot of strong friendships have that. So you'll never know where their friendship will go.
That's true. Okay, Ken, since we're on the topic of friendships, is Chance the only person on the show that you would consider a friend?
Oh God.
Well, I got my answer with that one then. I don't need to go no further.
Look, the gag is I ain't even mad at it. Fuck y'all other hoes. This is my name. I ain't mad at it.
These bitches, and the funny thing is, it's just like this is my when you bring your show wise off the show. This is why we go so hard off the show. We would have dealt with a whole lot of shit different off the show. I'm telling you, if we had them cameras around, we'd have dealt with a whole lot of shit different. Bitches get ghetto. Bitches get silly, and we don't even live in Philly. Do you hear me? Like, it would have got real stupid out there if them cameras out there. But sometimes you have to think about it like, damn, we got a fat ass camera in our face. You feel me? Like, we got a fat camera in our face. This shit gonna be on YouTube for quite a long time. Probably forever. So you know who's gonna be looking at that. But a lot of shit that got different. But I keep saying, bitches don't be friends. Bitches be alliances. Bitches be associates. When they get on the show, they start acting different. None of them bitches on that show is friends at all.
And it's just like the stuff don't be genuine. Like people always ask, why didn't you accept the apology from Mitch?
Because why would you accept? It's just
hold on.
Bitches is silly.
I didn't accept the apology from Mitch because at first I already knew that Mitch was going to press charges because me and O'Neal, when we used to film, we always call each other and tell each other, yo, this is what went down that film and da da da. So I already knew that Mitch was going to press charges before he even got there or whatever. So I was telling Karan, I was like, now I really want to beat this bitch up and I don't want to film around him because now he's trying to play because he did all of that and he was talking about, oh yeah, Nick, every time I see you, we going to fight or whatever. Now you want to press charges. So Karan was like, well, Mitch is not going to press charges. I was like, why? Because he's like, because I told Mitch if he presses charges, then I'm going to kick him off the show. So at that point, I felt like, okay, so you're not apologizing because you're wrong. You're apologizing because it's either you press charges and get kicked off the show, you won't have your moment, or you don't apologize and squash things, and we're going to have a problem every filming. So it was a smart move, but I still don't respect it because it wasn't a genuine apology.
And honestly, us being us, we not accepting no fucking. When you punch a bitch in their face, I'm not accepting no apology. Me being me, I think he like this too. But me being when I rock the bitch, I'm not accepting no apology because I feel like you gonna do what you do when you you gonna get back when you feel like you gonna get back. If it don't have to be physical, and none of that. But I just feel like bitch, you gonna get back when you want to get back, and then if you don't get back physically, I'm gonna still have to punch you in your face for trying to get back.
Oh God.
So it's just like, what's the apology for? Because bitch, you know you're gonna try to get back, and then you apologize to go pop shit again. So what's the apology
because we
for?
got in I believe it was episode 8 when they was slamming the table or whatever. Justin slamming the table when he was arguing with Mitch and Mitch was arguing with O'Neal. Me and Mitch actually got into an argument. It wasn't aired. So I didn't really care about that, but you know, Mitch had this thing like if you can even notice it in episode 3, he'll get someone could be arguing with him, like Justin was arguing with him, and he'll get heated and get hyped with everybody.
Yes.
So
he'll start with the next bitch. That's not
so,
giving him. He won't even give the bitch heat. That's giving him heat. He'll start with the next bitch. For real. Like,
can I finish?
I'm sorry, but I thought I was the only one that knew that.
Yeah, like so when he was, you know, having his little shade battle with O'Neal, I was minding my business because it was funny. They was going back and forth. And then Justin turned over and was like, he said something, but it wasn't like nothing bad. And then Mitch was like, oh, what, Justin, what? And he like literally turned his chin and was like, what, Justin, what? And then I'm like, Mitch, why are you getting aggressive with everybody? You're arguing with O'Neal. He was like, how am I getting aggressive, Chance? How am I getting aggressive? I was like, all right, you yelling,
right.
your ass again. All right, I'm gonna shut up. So, Karan put the cameras down and we had a little moment where we was like, well, Karan, what do you think everyone brings to the show? So everyone was talking about what they bring to the show. And I was like, well, apparently bitches want to bring cops to the show. And then that's how we started arguing again. And he was like, oh, so it's not over, Chance? It's not over or whatever. And I'm like, it just started again. So people thought after the show we were good because of the ways things ended, but that wasn't the case. It just wasn't shown, that little argument. So it's just like, it's a lot. Even the argument with me and Ty, they cut a lot out of that. Because after they made it seem like when I was crying and I was walking away, we went home. No, I didn't go home. We walked back over there and started arguing again because he gave me the speech and I'm like, you're right, why am I going home? So I went over there and, you know, popping my shit, And then if you look at the deleted scenes little episode he made, that's when we was able to calm down and make up. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
it was just like, it was choppy. It was stuff put everywhere. It was
Weird.
it's just weird because it's hard to express how we felt at that time because everything is all over the place. So people don't understand our anger or frustration, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, that shit is weird.
Well, when we were talking about the virtual reunion at the beginning of this, and I know Ken was saying how he didn't want a virtual reunion because he had things he needed to say or whatever. Is there anybody on the show that you had that you felt you needed to settle the score with if there wasn't a virtual reunion?
Only bitch I feel like I need, it wasn't no settle no score. Only bitch I feel like I need to slap the fucking shit out of. Bitch, cause that's what was gonna happen, bitch. They was getting the fucking shit slapped out of them right in their mouth, bitch. Was that dirty meth head.
Oh dear.
That's it. That's it. Cause that bitch, she's a widow. I was gonna slap her fucking mouth so hard, bitch. I'm telling you, bitch. Telling you. It was giving knock if you buck, bitch. Girl gonna slap her fucking mouth so hard. That's it. That's all I really wanted to do was just check this bitch in her face. Cause I don't know who the fuck you think you're playing with. Bitch, you not even saying like that. Y'all got, and it's another thing. Bitches, they got beef. Bitch, I know you, but bitch, you don't know the Ken 2.0, bitch. You the bitch that I was, and the bitch that I was back then, I would have still whooped your ass. But bitch, this Ken, I'm not even playing with these little beanhead bitches nowadays. I will lean that bitch to the left, to the right, everything. I'm not even playing. And I feel like and when bitches come like that, I be feeling like you underestimate me. That be half of my fights, because I be feeling like bitches be underestimating me and playing on me. Don't play on me. That's when I get dangerous. Don't play on me. It's that mouth for me.
So it was basically a situation where he got beef with Chance, but brought you into it.
Yeah, like I just joined his live one day. He like, bitch, the fuck is you joining my live for, bitch? I mean, you should be delighted that I joined. You had 2 viewers. That's number one. Number two, bitch, watch your dirty ass, stinking ass, lying ass, stinking ass, cocksucker mouth for real. That's it. Cause bitch, you don't know me. Once again, you don't know this. How you got punched in your face the first time? Cause you don't know bitches. And you think you gonna come places running your dirty ass mouth. They be the bitch's problem. They be thinking everybody's a faggot. Nobody's not a faggot. Bitch is gonna knock you out.
Oh wow.
Can we move to the
Um.
I don't like
question?
that.
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all done
Oh
got me
wow.
started.
still washing the bitch when I see her.
I'm sorry.
You ain't get me
Um.
started because I'm still gonna wash the bitch when I see her. Don't even
Oh dear God.
I know you two have a YouTube channel. Have you all thought about doing more with the YouTube channel?
So basically, I'm about to invest in a camera, and he's gonna buy some equipment. It's actually the new camera that Karan got because it looks clear. So I was like, let me get up on there. That shit like $1,000. So I was like, I'm gonna get it or whatever because I want to do more with the YouTube, but I wasn't like really satisfied with the quality. Like I had to use my phone or whatever. I got a refurbished laptop to like edit the videos and stuff. So when I do stuff, and this is why I haven't really put anything out, I like it to be of substance. I like it to, look the part, So I wasn't too comfortable, but once I get that, which will be by the end of this month, that'll be great. I actually was in the studio with Montel from Chasing Atlanta. We just
Okay.
Mhm.
recorded some stuff in there, and I put like a snippet of it up, and we sent it out to some people, and they really liked it. I'll send it to y'all too, a snippet, so y'all can hear it. So you know, we got like ideas and stuff. We just trying to like move on our own time because at the end of the day, we still work. We're still like regular people. We still have to take care of ourselves and other responsibilities. So we cannot pour in every piece of money we make into YouTube or looking, good for Instagram or all of this other stuff. So we're just trying to move at our own pace because.
And then we have little videos. You feel me? Like we got little videos, but we want our videos to. We don't want our videos to get like to stay the same. We want our videos
we don't want
quality
it to be
grow. We want it to grow,
Yeah.
not stay the same. So, yeah.
So I could say honestly, the come up, what it has helped with, it has given me more of a business mindset because when I got on season 2, I was just excited about the experience. I was excited to be around the boys. I was excited to see how everything was going to play out. But after season 3, I really had to understand that I do have people that support me and I need to brand myself and I need to use my money for things that's more,
that's going to get me money back
to life. I need to go back to school and get my degree. I need to do everything that God set in place for me so I can be the best person I can be.
That's all true. Because
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Because I feel like I need to go back to school and get my degree too. I didn't finish either, so I understand. um, but I asked about your YouTube channel though because I am subscribed to you guys' YouTube channel and I do watch your videos when you put some out. And y'all are entertaining as a duo, so I wanna like see you guys do more with it because in my eyes, y'all do have a genuine friendship in a sense, and I feel like it shows. Even in this interview, it shows the way Ken rides for Chance. It shows the way Chance rides for Ken. It shows. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just interested to see um, what y'all do with it. Like I don't know what y'all content is gonna be. That's what I want to know. Have y'all thought about what the direction of the content will be when y'all do it? And
So
have you guys thought about on another show?
we're trying to move more into like I be pushing him to do his hair and his makeup and stuff. Like you said before, he don't take it seriously. So sooner or later, I'll just mind my business and let him do what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just started taking music more seriously. So and other stuff like I want to start my own apparel and stuff. Like I want my name to be a brand. So we're like babies in this field right now because we're just getting we're just starting to get our feet wet. We're just starting to brainstorm and have ideas. So just expect a lot of vlogs.
Yeah, because we do a lot.
Yeah, we do a lot. We go out a lot. We have a very interesting life off of.
We trying to keep it like more. Yeah, we trying to this like our new content. We trying to keep it like more of like keeping up with Ken and Chance. If you ever watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Keeping Up with Ken and Chance.
Yeah.
Like some days it'll be about him. Some days it'll be about me. Some days it'll be about both of us.
Like just this week alone, we had a lot of stuff going on. We're out here. We're helping Montel from Chasing Atlanta move into his house. We was just spending nights at his house. We be with Sky. I met Kane for the first time. We have a housewarming tomorrow. We're gonna have like G status people and Chasing Atlanta, come up Atlanta people, come up New York people, all in the same house. We're doing like we're gonna be a part of somebody's music video on Saturday. I was just in the studio with Montel 2 days ago. We recorded 2 songs. So we have a lot of stuff. It's just we have to be more
professional.
Yeah, be more professional.
We don't want to be outside holding our phone like like, and the phone be shaking. You gotta walk through people and all that. Like, we have a whole vlog on my phone, but it's just like we have to walk through people, like everything. It was just so ghetto for me.
So it's just like, and it's our fault at the end of the day for not showing the stuff that we be doing or the type of energy we have. Because people be thinking we're just mean and we're just aggressive, and we can be, but that's on a regular. If you leave us alone, we're going to leave you alone.
Yeah, I don't think we bother anybody. Like, half our situations, because people bother us. We don't bother nobody. We be chilling.
Well, I could say that even though, in so many words, I feel like this. I can say that the come up is a good stepping stone for you guys to start your
Yeah.
YouTube channel. Though.
It
I mean,
definitely
it
Yeah.
gave it gave you guys that visibility, and now people know who you are, and because they like you guys, they'll go and watch your shit because I like both of you, I subscribe because I like both of y'all. So of
Thank
course I support. So it is what
I'm
it
gonna
is.
support
So
y'all too. I'm gonna support y'all too. I'm all here for the support. Like I could see
yeah,
y'all doing show reviews. I could see y'all cackling,
yeah,
in and going in on hoes. Like I could see it.
And I use,
yeah.
the
I
thing
honestly
is,
can.
I used to do reviews for the Come Up Atlanta, but they a bunch of shady hoes. So I'm not gonna review nobody's show and y'all try to take digs at my show or at what I do, because I really be having to say, like, them people over there, we're totally different.
Yeah, and y'all bitches wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for us.
You
We
know,
started
Ooh.
this.
so it's just like I would love to, like, review the Chasing series and the Come Up Atlanta or whatever, but it's just like we be around and I don't have time to punch nobody in their face. Like, I've been out here for a couple days and I've seen like a few Come Up Atlanta people, a few Chasing Atlanta people. I see them, they pumping through, they know who I am, they know they pop stuff, but they, trying to be seen. I'm trying to get a break and and grow because
from knocking few up and being
yeah, like I don't want to do that no more. And people think because the cameras go down, it's a different story. No, it's worse when the cameras go down because I don't have to worry about somebody pressing charges on me or this being up on YouTube. I'm gonna pop your ass and go about my way.
Oh
So
God.
my mom making drinks and it's loud. That's why I'm giving this
Oh,
thing.
okay. Nah, I understand. Like so, y'all, you wouldn't be interested in like doing Chasing Atlanta or G Status or nothing like that. You just over
I
reality shows altogether.
me You want to
Yeah.
answer?
Um, I mean, like me personally, I don't want to go no more. Yeah. I don't want to do no. If I'm not getting paid, I'm not going back. Because I
Mm.
feel like I'm not gonna be out there. No, you don't understand. Because you don't sit there and you don't do. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't sit there and y'all don't do what we do. Y'all don't put in the time, the work, and the effort we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mhm.
that shit is a whole different job. That shit is a whole different da 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 da.
It gets
Like,
draining.
and it gets draining and it gets annoying. So when you're not getting that from that, but clout, because that's all you understand what I'm saying. But it's just annoying. Like, it's annoying. We sitting there, we on camera, we expressing ourselves, we letting people know our business and everything.
Or people
For letting
other
yeah,
people know our business.
it's just for nothing.
Me personally, hold on, is this brightness all the way? Why is this? That's why this shit dying so fast. But me personally, I think Chasing Atlanta, don't get me wrong, I love their production. I love their editing. I think everything is put together very nicely. You can see the growth from season one all the way up to now. I love that they have an intro. They're consistent with their content or whatever. And you could tell whoever does it, they actually care about it. Um, but I think I'll be more interested in G status once I see where they go. Because I feel like G status is the thing about the come up, it's a little more raunchy, you know? The come up was raunchy. I feel like Chasing Atlanta is more grown and sexy. I'm not trying to be all grown and sexy. I want to get raunchy sometimes too. I might feel like splashing a drink on somebody. I don't know. Well, I don't do drink. I punch bitches in their face.
Yo.
But I feel like that crowd is like not for me. I feel like G Status has more of a mixture.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I love their camera quality. Um, I'm gonna tune in to season 2 because I love to see progression in these shows, and it makes me want to try out for different shows because it seems like they actually care. So I feel like
Mhm.
I would try out for it, but I would need to get settled in Atlanta. I want to actually get some more things going on. I want to have some stuff out to actually promote. So I'll definitely take a break and just focus on my brand and myself, and then I'll revisit you know, reality entertainment when I have some more self-control and
Right.
I grow more. Because I feel like that's a big thing. You have to have self-control. And I feel like I can honestly say I lack self-control in some situations. Don't do that. In some situations.
I used to be the same way. Listen, when I was your age, let me tell you something. I was hell on wheels, and I ain't had no business because I was in college. But I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I said what the fuck I wanted to say, who I need to say it to. But it was only when I got older I was like, all right, you gotta, do a little bit better. But I definitely get it. I was the same way. I get it.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
I have to be I feel like a lot of people on these shows, they don't have a good sense of self-awareness. They don't know who they are yet. So that's why they do the things they do. That's why you have a lot of punk bitches that be, popping a lot of mess and doing all this stuff. But they don't really know yet that they not like that. They don't really know yet that they're not like that until they get confronted about it. Then it's like, oh, I'm not really like that in my head, but I decided to talk all this mess or to start all these rumors or to say all these things in the confessionals. So, I want to be around other people that know who they are, that could stand in what they do, that could be honest about it, that could get a shaking back. Yeah, and that too. That might hit me. Someone that's gonna hit me back if I punch them in the face and not curl up like this. But all jokes aside, I want to be around like more real people. I feel like New York is full of shit. New York, the come up New York is full of a bunch of. It's just weird stuff. A bunch of weirdos. No one wants to be honest. No one wants to be real anymore about things. Like if you don't like me,
Say you don't like me.
yeah,
Don't smile in my face.
if you wanted to be messy about our business, just say yeah, I said it because I wanted to let everybody know that it was bad, it was horrible.
You gonna get punched, yeah.
Yeah, you was gonna still get popped in you. Yeah, but it was just like at least it's. I just want more honest people around when I film. But
Hashtag no more punk bitches.
Oh dear God.
Ken, are you relocating to Atlanta too, or are you staying in New York?
Wait, why is my business? Nah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay. Then.
We have a brand together. We can't stop this brand, feel me?
Oh, y'all gonna have a ball down south. Lord, I hope y'all don't have too much fun.
We already having that fun.
We having fun. It's definitely gonna be an adjustment down here because the community down here is different than in New York. It's like I don't know, the energy down here can switch so fast. It's like first you come through, you could go certain places and like it's like, oh, he's new, he looks nice, like cool, and then you go someplace and it'd be like, oh, he's new, who's that? And they like, it's just weird, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Maybe because I'm not used to the people out here or something. I don't know.
But in New York, you know bitches just straight grow you out.
Who?
When you know people just straight look at you, they won't say nothing.
Oh, I got love
Yeah,
when I was new to the scene in New York. Everybody loved me.
duh.
And you know what? You know what was crazy is that since you brought it up, I remember when I first visited New York, and because I'm from down south, I'm used to seeing like even if it's people that I don't know, I speak. But when I came up there and I was speaking, they was looking at me like they wanted to beat my ass, and people had
Yeah,
to tell
they
me, no,
yeah,
you
I say
can't do
that all the
that.
time. Like they would just look like. And people always say that we're aggressive or we're always fighting as if we just grown. It's just like with people, they like to start trouble. So it's either we're gonna be able to go around the city comfortably and beat up everybody that wants to play with us, or we're gonna stay in the house and be scared because these people feel like they have the right to disrespect you or treat you any type of way because you don't know them.
That's the
So
thing.
that's why we are the way we are, because we are nice. But when you're around some of these gays, they're so catty, they're so mean,
And
they're so cruel to each other,
Yeah.
that you have to give them that energy, else these people are gonna walk all over you, especially if you don't have the same things that they have, or they feel like you're not on the level that they are, or if you don't have the followers, or if you're just not, that bitch or whatever, so it's just like this is what we have to do sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
because people
I
are
agree
gonna
with
play
you.
with you.
And I feel like anywhere you go, people's gonna play with you. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
anywhere. It's not gonna be like it's not gonna be somewhere you go and nobody's not gonna play. You always gonna have to show your bad side. You understand what I'm saying? Somewhere you go, but it's just like in New York, around like the gays in New York, it's really weird. You have to fight for your respect.
Yeah,
Being
they
gay
will.
for you
They
in New
will.
York,
I
because
done
they
went
will
to.
run all over
Yeah,
you.
we done been
Like
to balls and got jumped before. We done went to parties and random people that don't know us. By the end of the night, we
we was
stomping on
beating
their
them up. Yeah,
head.
it was just
Like, it's just, they're crazy. A boy just got stabbed and killed at a party over nonsense at
over
a gay
another
party.
boy.
They were fighting over a
Another
boy.
boy.
That's why we are the way we are, because people are really getting jumped and killed
And
and
it's
hit with
getting
things.
worse and worse. And it's not even like the heterosexual, not the heterosexual. It's not even like the straight guys. You understand what I'm saying? Like it is heterosexual. But it's like it's not the straight guys doing it to the gay guys. It's just like the gay guys doing it to the gay guys now. So it's getting weirder and weirder for the moment.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
they still the straight guys still be
But it
doing
calmed
their
down. It calmed down a lot, Best. Nowadays, it's gay guys doing things to gay guys. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's gay guys
Mm-hmm.
killing gay guys. Like,
That's
and
true.
it's just,
That is true.
and people don't understand that because they don't be out.
yeah, and I feel like everybody wasn't grown up like us. Everybody wasn't raised like us. It's one thing to be gay, but it's one thing to be raised as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
See, like we was raised as men. Before
Mm-hmm.
anything, we're men.
So you not in
You're
real
not going
life.
to in real life. You can't
And
disrespect
then
me.
if y'all think about it, a lot of heterosexual men,
It is heterosexual.
yeah, a lot of heterosexual men, they don't be arguing. They get
No.
to, it's either we going to
Or
agree
we
to
gonna
disagree,
or
or we going.
we gonna fight. Period.
Mm-hmm.
How many straight men do you see, like real men,
Men going back
really
and
go
forth.
back and forth?
None.
For a
That's why you don't.
loop at a time.
That's why you don't have reality shows like that with men because they're not going to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
all
So
Yeah.
it's just like with us, we was raised around men like that. You get what I'm saying? That they don't deal with no nonsense. So when we get on the show with, people a part of the community that are not used to that, and they're used to the catty arguments, and they want to go back and forth, and they want to read. I wasn't raised around reading.
And
When
then
I
it's
was raised
yeah.
and I did something wrong,
I
my
was
mom didn't read
yeah,
me.
I was
She popped
whooping
me in
that
the
ass.
mouth
She
and
was
said,
whooping that
yeah,
ass.
like, you need to do better. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? And that's the problem.
She was
Some of these
busting that
people,
ass.
their parents didn't whoop them enough for them to have
Yeah.
some morals and
And
some
some
respect
respect.
and some value. So I shouldn't even say whoop. Y'all weren't disciplined. So y'all feel like y'all could go around and say and do what y'all want with everybody and disrespect people, and nothing is supposed to be said or nothing is supposed to
be
happen
done.
to you.
And with my mother, and it's not even like I would say like 'cause it was not even like men, and like being raised around men. My mother, you disrespect me being my mother's child, you disrespect her being an ass whoop.
Yeah, you better
Like
believe it.
and my mother raised me not to take no disrespect.
My
Mine
mama was
too.
the
If my
queen of
mother
a
catch me
slap. She'll
taking
slap you in
disrespect,
your
it's
mouth so
over my
fast.
head.
Hold on, let me see this phone.
So I don't know. Everybody was raised different, you know.
Yeah, that's understood. But well, I will say that I appreciated both of you coming. Well, I appreciate you, Ken, coming in. I appreciate you, Chance, coming in for a second
Yes.
time. I do
Yes.
appreciate the conversation. Just like I said, I know you guys are done with the come up. I know it at this point. But
We're
you
not
know,
gonna go. Don't think we're gonna go missing. Though. Don't ever think we're gonna go missing. You always gonna have something from Chance and Ken. So don't ever think because the comic is over, it's no more Ken and Chance. There's always gonna be a Ken and Chance. Period.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's a good thing. Like I said, just what I will say is that being that y'all were on the show and being that y'all are done with the show, just take that momentum that y'all got from the show, the visibility, and just take it and pull it into something else. Pull it into your YouTube, pull it into whatever you guys want to do. And whatever you guys do, especially the YouTube, I'll be here to look at it, of course. And even promote it. So
We're gonna try to
I
be more
appreciate
consistent.
you.
We
What you
gonna
say?
definitely we definitely trying to be like more consistent with our content on YouTube. The funny thing is when we first like started our YouTube, we thought it was just gonna be peaches and cream, right? We really thought it was just gonna be all peaches and cream, like, but it's really not. Like we getting
At
tired of
all.
sitting in the same setting.
We already said that.
Oh, we are. Yeah,
drunk.
it's just no, it's just annoying. Like he's saying our YouTube, but we gonna give y'all more content. We trying to be outside more.
Well, I can tell you this. I think we both can tell you this by being YouTube creators ourselves. It is not a walk in the park.
Mhm.
You gotta make sure you consistent as hell with your shit.
Mhm.
So the more consistent you are, the more you're gonna see your numbers go up or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Because it is difficult to start a YouTube channel. It's hard. You just gotta make sure everything is correct and everything is right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Once again, thank y'all for coming through. I
Yeah,
appreciate you guys coming through. I wanted to hear Ken's perspective on things because we never get to hear his side of things.
right.
So I wanted to give him that platform to do that. I appreciate Chance again for coming along for the second time and just being candid about everything. And wish you guys the best on everything else you guys have going on because I will be watching.
Thank
Absolutely.
Thank
you.
you.
So and thank you guys in the chat and thanks to everybody that's watching and I appreciate you guys as well. What's y'all social media stuff and everything else before we go?
Underscore all by chance. Ken the topic underscore. That's sad. I know yours. You
And our
know.
YouTube is Skin and Chance.
Oh yeah. How could I forget that? That's the.
No, I'm trying to get
All right,
everything
guys.
together. You know, all my stuff ain't the same.
Oh, but okay, you guys. Thank y'all so much.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Boo.
Thank you.